just when I thought it was safe to go to bed, guess what happened to the battery? What? You're not going to believe this. Ah, you came back for more. Thank you so much. I already tried to synchronize it once. Let's rotate the camera and see if we can synchronize it again. Actually, let's not do the rotate thing. So this is what it looks like in the morning. It tries to synchronize. Oh, the battery did not die. And it's synchronizing the second time. That's good news. Still synchronizing, still synchronizing. So real-time monitoring. Set the phone down and then you'll see real time. So according to Garmin, my heart rate is at 75 right now. Oh, and the ring disconnected. My heart rate is at 78, 79. Okay, it's up at 80. The ring thinks it's at 52, still calibrating. Okay, there we go, 75. 99 blood oxygen. I don't know why it has to do blood oxygen, but it does, and you can see the little glowy. So if I take it off, it's kind of a reddish green light there, and then it stops. Okay. Is it gonna stay connected? Garmin shows 77, Coros 74. Let's see if we can relax. Okay, my heart rate is not 57. When I sleep it is. There we go, 69, 77, 77 according to Garmin. So the heart rate is accurate. Did it record my sleep last night? It still says sleep from 10:22 and today is the 24th. And the battery life went from, well, remember it was 100, then it was 68, then it was 64, so it dropped 24% in less than 12 hours, which is not good. It means we have a process that is running and wearing out the battery, but I turned off precision stuff. See, I turned off everything. The other error with this ring is when you put it in airplane mode, which I'll do right now. Actually, I don't want to do that because I want to see if it's going to detect my sleep. So we'll restart the app. Yes, I do Duolingo. And reopen Circul ring. And this is the iPhone 15 Pro, in case you're wondering. And yes, I'm still doing plugs for Frozen Dessert by Carrie Ann's. It's Italian ice and custard. Go there. Enjoy yourself. Life's too short not to enjoy ice cream. So let's do some authenticity. What day is today?
Today is Thursday, October 24th, 2024. Anything special on your agenda for today?
Yes, I have an important meeting.
I hope your meeting goes smoothly and successfully. If there's anything you need help with to prepare, feel free to ask. Good luck.
Aw, thanks, Copilot. From the minds of Microsoft. And what they stole from IBM Watson? All right, well, it's staying connected, but why didn't it track my sleep last night? So this is not 1, 2 nights in a row. I'm guessing later today, sometime over the next 4 hours, it will just magically pull my sleep. So if we go to sleep, there's nothing today, nothing yesterday, and this is what the sleep looks like from October 22nd. I mean, it's good. It says right there, good. Has the sleep data, sleep efficiency, average heart rate. You can click on that. It drills down even more. You can go the week, you can go the month. I find that to be very useful. And then if we scroll down further, we have 62 beats average, max 103, lowest 42. Woo! What am I, Lance Armstrong? Detailed sleep information. We have the REM cycle, the light cycle, the wake cycle. All right. So again, this is tracking time 10 hours and 22 minutes. Yeah, I was watching some TV before I went to bed, which I don't recommend doing because it confuses the gadgets. They're like, whoa, was he sleeping? Was he? Yeah. I've actually tracked a plethora of naps while at the movie theater. Some movies, you know, my heart rate's in the 70s, even high 60s, and the watches think I'm napping. It's really, doesn't make sense, but it does. And I'm not eating popcorn, so I'm just chilling in the Barca Lounger and enjoying the flick. Test it out. You'll believe me. So let's go back to the 22nd of the infamous Oura Ring, and we can compare that sleep data. So my Oura Ring is in airplane mode. So all I have to do is plug this in, and then plug this in, and then I take this and I go like so, and I plug that in, and then I put this on the charger. And once again, this is probably my least favorite charger. Sorry, all those folks over in Finland who spent weeks, if not months, designing it. Shameless plug for Samsung, the best charger in the market right now. Wakey, wakey, Aura. Well, this is embarrassing. Aura's getting stage fright. When in doubt, restart the app. Okay, I restart all my apps, reopen Aura. Connect your Oura Ring. What? Setup ring. Ah, crap. Congratulations. Whoa, that's not supposed to happen. Well, that was a hard airplane mode. I would call that an airplane mode crash. That's a bummer. It's on the charger. Is this because I didn't use the size 13 charger? So when in doubt, there. That's the size 13 charger, not the size 12. There we go. So it tracked my sleep. It just somehow disconnected. This one dropped 3% battery life. It was at 80% when I put in airplane mode last night. So if we go to sleep, scrolling back to the 22nd, time of bed 6 hours, 20 minutes. We have sleep contributors, sleep score 74. And if you were remembering, or if you have identical imagery, or you rewind, my sleep score from the other night was 70. So 70 versus 74, that's pretty good. 62 was the heart rate, and the heart rate from Oura, 53. And it was saying my lowest was 42. 10 beats off. Again, this is their first ring, and Aura's been doing this for, I don't know, a decade. Now this technology is a wee bit older. This is 3-year-old technology, and this is new technology. But you have to realize Oura has all this stuff in the background. So average HRV, 26 milliseconds. Do we get HRV? Heart rate variability, 126 milliseconds, which is really good. That's what my niece gets, and she's in really good shape. It's very generous on the heart rate variability. And if you're new, if this is your first time, thanks for clicking on by. Heart rate variability is the pauses between your heart rate. So if your heart rate, resting heart rate is 60 beats per minute, then you have 100, or in this case, 99.8 milliseconds between each one of those 60 heartbeats. This is one of those numbers that you want to be higher. If your HRV, your heart rate variability, is 100 and you're age 40, that's probably pretty good. If your heart rate variability is only 20 or 30, you could be really stressed, you could be sleep deprived, etc., etc. So because it's at 40, we're going to drop it back in the charger, and hopefully I can make it the day. Now I do like the portability factor of this. I don't like taking cables, so we'll poke at the finish. This is the long gray cable they sent. It's not braided. I wish it was. And then this is the charger. So do you want to carry this to work, or this, or this? Your choice. I mean, it's pretty close. The fact that it's clear and you can see the ring in there, that would be nice. And they might make a firmware update allowing folks to see the actual charge of the ring instead of just the ring is charging. And then you do get an alert from the app on the iPhone. I can't remember on the Android, I think on both, and it lets you know when the ring is at 100%. So right there, it disconnected from Bluetooth. And still no sleep. All right, we'll just pause for there. Pause, and we'll follow up with you later. Does that have my activity? 301 steps. That's really low because Aura already has me today 2,582. And I had the ring on the same hand. So this was on my thumb and the Circul ring was on my right index. Let's see what Aura 4.0 has for me. So this one is also in airplane mode. So now I need to uncoil the cable. That one is connected to my laptop. I love USB-C. It's been many, many hot minutes. Let's take a look. So all we should have to do is open up the case. It doesn't tell me if it's charged or not. And then we open up the app, synchronizing data, put it back on my ring finger. So it says it's at 100, but I don't think it is. Loading, but not synchronizing. There, according to Apple, my heart rate is 84, 81, and dropping. That's pretty close. Anything within 5 beats is good enough for me. And it says I'm at 100. Still no sleep data. So why did it not track my sleep when the battery life was at 40% this morning? Well, I'm going to take it for a walk and we'll come back. There's a quote that I like. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on you. And that's from Virginia Fox. At least that's what I was able to find out. Anyway, yeah, it's interesting because it's basically letting you know that, hey, you know, if you fool me once, that's on you. And if you fool me twice, shame on me. But really, it's buyer beware, right? And yes, I'm still drinking alkaline water. Thank you, Kirkland. I don't understand why it has to be so complex and why it just can't work. I just like things to work and it's not working. And I've given it some time and I think I'm gonna ask for a refund. I've been down this path before with another company and I think you remember the company well because I've been chatting about them for, well, yeah, quite some time. Circular, company from Paris, France. They've been really nice to me and I just got tired of being a free beta tester and the videos didn't do well. So based upon my investment, I was not getting a return, both monetary nor I just wasn't satisfied. And with gadgets that I do long-term testing, I have to enjoy it. And the Circul ring, this Bluetooth disconnectivity or the Bluetooth connectivity issues are not great. These haunted half gloves that I paid $1 for, maybe, well, they came with the shirt. Awesome. I've had them for years and they have these little special tips so I can use my watches with them and I need my glasses. Let's take a look at the data, shall we? So this is going to be comparing Circul versus Ultrahuman. And, you know, it's, open the app. Okay, it says 41, real-time heart rate 66. My real-time heart rate is not 66, it's 80 according to Apple Watch, 80 according to Garmin, 81 Coros, and the illustrious T-Rex 2, 79. Okay, now it says 63. I'm wearing it right. There's the green light. See? It's on the underside of my palm. Ultrahuman. Sorry, not Ultrahuman. Here's my Ultrahuman ring air. That one's going too. So we'll unlock. Ring has been disconnected. Try again later. Ring has been disconnected. See? Isn't that frustrating? It's not a good user experience and if the device doesn't communicate with your iPhone or Android phone, you're not going to want to wear it. There we go. Are you sure you want to end monitoring? Yes. So how do I know that heart rate was even real? Synchronizing sports data. I like the design. I like that it has a carrying case instead of a charging stand. I like that it expands. I mean, that's really revolutionary. I mean, look at the flex of the ring and the fact that it fits your finger all day long, whether you're bloated or your fingers inflate. I often find in cold weather, I start walking after about 10 minutes, I look like I have 10 sausages. Still synchronizing sports data. Okay, we'll let that sync the background. We'll go to Ultrahuman, live data, heart rate 90. Okay, 80. Now it's saying 88. Apple, what say you? 81. Chorus, 79. So it's a little high. I found in general, most smart rings are off by about 5 to 10% when it comes to everything. Now it said ring disconnected. End workout, yes. It's thinking. Now again, Ultrahuman Ring Air actually states, hey, our workout stuff is in beta. I think that's what Circul did. And Circular Ring from France, I have one of their old rings right here. I know, just one. The other one I lost. The ring is nice. It looks like it was 3D printed. There we go, outdoor walking, 2.61 kilometers. It has a nice map, which I can't show you. Zone 1, Zone 2, Zone 3, very nice. I can't long press on the heart rate. But overall, max heart rate 130, average 101. Okay, we'll compare that. And then it pushes it into a timeline, which is really nice. Now let's go back to Circul ring. It looks like it's locked up. It's still just syncing. So I'm gonna get the data from the other ones. I was literally about to go up to bed and then I'm like, I'm just gonna put it in airplane mode because I put this one and this one to airplane mode, and all the ones that have, it was at 94%. Now it was at 64, now it's at 62. So something is draining the battery and I don't know how to reset it. I mean, there's the bootloader already up to date. Creation firmware up to date. High precision mode. This power consumption will be increased. Okay, let's take it off that one and let's take off stress and energy, and then hopefully it doesn't drain before I wake up in the morning. So right now it's saying that my heart rate is at, oh, just detached. Well, Garmin says my heart rate is 73, and I somewhat trust this one. I also trust this one, the Coros Pace 3. Okay, it's saying 70, 70, and real-time monitoring, 67. In order for it, oh, I just disconnected again. Yeah, I created an alias, Ron Weasley. That's pretty legit right there. But that is my picture. Yeah, hopefully Circul fixes these Bluetooth issues. Server region, US global. How to charge, how to wear, how do I reset? Customer feedback. All right, so I'm going to give them some customer feedback and hopefully I see you in the morning. It's a fabulous idea because your fingers are always shrinking and expanding throughout the day. All these other rings are either too loose or too tight, I must say. Wow, 6 rings, 2 watches. It's going to be quite the night. Good news, it came back. So Ron Weasley has a pretty cool map. I'm not going to show you that, sorry. So average heart rate, 82. Max 103, distance 1.6 miles, step count 3,452. Okay, we have a heart rate graph 82. Now this is looking good. This is what I liked the first week. Add a tag. This part I also enjoy, that you can make a custom tag, so I can title that dog walk, and then I can also do one walking, and done. And back. Okay, where's my sleep data? So still no sleep data from last night. That's disturbing. Total step count, 4,215. Back to Ultrahuman, and the Ultrahuman Ring Air, 7,000. So the step count is way, way, way off. I think it's a good comparison just because the price is relatively the same between the Ultrahuman Ring Air and this Circul ring. The design, totally different. Yeah. It's been a few hours, but I got a low battery warning not even 6 hours after it was fully charged. I don't know what's going on. And it didn't track my sleep last night. So somehow it's dying in the middle of the night. And now it's down to 5%. So we're going to have to charge it again. Meanwhile, I haven't had to charge my Oura Ring 4 for 5 days. Different rings, different companies, but they both came out this year. So you just put the sensor in the back. Those are the charging prongs. Doesn't like that way. There we go. Now it should be charging. Time of life, 16:21. Come on, Circul Ring, you can do it. Okay, I'll come back in a half an hour. Yeah. I'll use my Coros watch to set a timer. See you then. Alright, that was longer than 30 minutes. It's actually been almost 40 minutes exactly. I do have to show you this cool timer though on the Coros. It'll buzz in just a second. We open up the Circul Ring app, and then it should show that it's charging. Real-time monitoring. There we go. The ring is charging. And then as soon as I open it, so what is it at? If we spin it, it is the cool colors. Oh, isn't that cool? Really fun timer. So somehow it went from 0 to 100 in just 40 minutes, which is really, really fast. I'm gonna put it in there for another 20 just for fun, because I really don't think it fully charged. And then we're gonna use this low wattage adapter. So we're charging at 1 watt, and hopefully I won't get pulled away this time. See you soon. 20 minutes later and change. We can tell it's done charging in 2 ways. 1, it has the green light. 2, it's drawing 0 power, which means not only is the ring fully charged, but also the case is fully charged. So now we can disconnect that, and I can probably charge my iPhone for a little bit. Alright, and it's going to want me to shake the ring, but I prefer to just 100%. There we go. This is a test that I run on a lot of gadgets with heart rate monitors. See how long it takes to air out before it realizes that there's no human connected to the sensor. So that's a false reading of blood oxygen and a false reading of heart rate, because the wood has no heart rate, nor does it have blood in it. I mean, there could be. No, there's not. Now I'll just put the ring straight up. So now it's sensing itself. It should just say air or no reading or take the ring off and put it back on again. Let's check the activity. 2,254 steps. All right. And I've also been wearing the Ultrahuman ring all day. Ultrahuman has over 6,000 steps. See how quickly it synchronizes and it stays connected? It's almost 7,000. The Circul ring is a good 4,000 off. So the accelerometer is completely inaccurate right now, and the battery life is wonky. What should I do, support? Let me know. Oh, and it's not tracking my sleep. Hasn't tracked my sleep for 2 days because the battery keeps dying.